Hey, ladies.
Hi, everyone.
Oh, my goodness. Let's see. It's always crazy to me how long my lag is. Oh, that wasn't bad. 10
Oh, well,
seconds.
I'm still waiting.
Mine was fast. 10 seconds.
Still waiting. There it goes. 17.
Oh, my goodness. So how's everybody's weekend? What's the weather like? And everybody who had snow, just go ahead, throw it out there, get it out of your system. And then I'll just sit here and pout.
Cold and windy here today.
Yeah, it was chilly here. I wouldn't say it was cold, and it wasn't like windy, just breezy. Just fall time, you know? Hey, Susan. Hey, Louise, Lorna. Let's see. Sherilyn's here. Pamela's here. Who else did I see? Michelle. Jean. Hey, Jean. Angela. Amanda's here. And Becky. And Penny. Oh, shoot. It just scrolled right back down to the bottom. Darn it. All right. So some of you will get, welcomed twice because, I forget.
Hi, Lisa. Hi, Pearl. Hi, dear B.
Hey.
Hi, Angie.
Hey, Angie and Peggy.
Peggy.
Oh, my gosh.
Caitlin.
Hey, Caitlin. And for anybody who doesn't remember, Caitlin is Angela's daughter.
Yes, she is.
Scrap sheet Colleen. Hey, Colleen. That took a minute. I was like, wait, who is that? Oh, my gosh. So goofy. Colleen, what day are you on? I always forget.
I think it's Friday. Hi, Grace.
Hey, Grace. You guys are so funny. Friday at 10. Okay, cool. Very cool.
Hi, Jean.
So do you do the same fun stuff on your I don't think I've ever even been to yours. Because I always see you at Kathy's. Colleen, I'm going to make you blue for a minute so you can go grab your link and put it in for us. And then I'll just pull it when you're done.
Hi, Christina.
Cool. Oh, Angela, why is it doing that? There we go. Hey, Shelby.
Hi, Shelby.
Hey, Becky.
And Becky.
Hey, Christina. You are not invisible.
No.
I think we talked over each other. Maggie, I think Maggie said hi to you, and I was saying hi to somebody else. I think we walked right over each other.
Probably.
Because, we do that. Let's see here. That's right. Lorna did shop for you. I forgot about that, Christina. It was sweet, right? Oh my gosh, Becky's jewelry, you guys. It was amazing. I wanted all of it. Hey, Natalie.
Hi, Natalie.
Yeah, the book in the middle. It's pretty cool.
I love that cover.
Cool. Is it screaming, "Take me home, Angela"? Is that what it's saying? I need a home. Hey, Rosie.
Hi, Rosie.
Oh my gosh, that baby. He is growing so much. Jeez-a-loo.
He's going to be walking next month. Hi, Janine.
Probably next week. Hey, Janine. He's so funny.
I'm waiting for him to look at me on the screen and say, hi, Maggie.
Yeah, right. Hey, Leslie.
Hi, Leslie.
Uh-oh. Next time, just shoot me a message, Natalie. Crafty House Kitty Jen. I so forget. I don't think it's Jen. I'm going to say, hey, Jen, but I think that's wrong. I don't remember.
Kitty Jen. So
Kitty Jen. Well, Kitty H. Yeah, Kitty Hawk. We have her. And I know
Right.
her real name. Is it Jen?
She said, no, it's Jen.
Okay, cool. See, I was making it way harder than it had to be. Geez, a Lou.
Hi, Nancy.
Hey, Nancy. Hey, Jen, could you do me a favor and shoot me an email? Tomorrow is invoicing day for everyone. And I think, Jen, yours is the one I lost. I think I accidentally deleted it, couldn't find it again. I just clicked the wrong thing. Hey, Lucy.
Hi, Lucy.
Yep. Colleen, I have yours, so you should be all caught up tomorrow. There's a couple of other new buyers, shoppers. I have your information. I think I'm good after those two things. I needed that week last week, you guys, between not feeling good and then just being behind. Everything is totally caught up. I'm like ready to take on the world again, I think. You're welcome. Did you get your link in there, Colleen? Did I miss it?
No, I don't. Oh, there it is.
There it is. Perfect. Hey, Kathy. I know you got boxes, Becky. I told you they were shipped. I got it all caught up. It felt so good Friday. Every single box was out of here that needed to go. It was so awesome. Colleen, have you talked to Kathy today? Do you know if she got my fabric for the fabric swap thing?
And Jean's asking you if you got her email.
I did, Jean, and I emailed you back. I think my emails are not coming through to you because I've answered your last two and I'm not getting a response. So I'm going to open up a new thread and respond back to you and see if it'll go through. If not, I'll just get you in Messenger. Yeah. Yep. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It happens. I just didn't want you to think. I'm glad you asked, though, because that was something I wanted to tell you tonight while I had you here. It's in the next one, Becky. Believe it or not, it really is in the next one. It's right on. Well, I don't know. It depends on which way you open it. It's either going to be right on the top or right on the bottom, but it's in there. Yeah, like literally all caught up. Oh, I don't know about that, Jean, but I try. I'm trying. Well, I would advise opening them on a table, Becky. Don't open it and turn the boxes upside down. Well, unless you want it to be like, Crafty Lunch.
Hi, Jennifer Jane.
Everywhere. Hey, Jennifer. Oh, yeah, that's right. Mondays are not your fun night, are they? Well, the good news is I don't think there's going to be anything orange, but if there is, we'll holler your name really loud. How's that? How's that? So I just want to talk about the market just a little bit, and just for a couple minutes. So you guys know that we were on over the weekend with the market. We all learned a lot, some pros, some cons. We had a really nice conversation tonight, or this afternoon, all of us, and we've made some decisions. We're going to make some changes. So anybody who wants to request a selling slot, just know, hey, Grammy, I can't not remember her name either. So
I'm looking to see if I have it.
Who all is talking? Just me at the moment. So if you request a selling slot, we just need to know if you're interested more in destashing or and it doesn't have to be crafty supplies, just all your extras that you're just trying to move out, that kind of thing, or if you're looking at this more from a long-term / business perspective. Okay?
Her name's Lori.
Lori, that's right. Lorie. There we go. I should have just waited for Lorna to say hi. Then I could have cheated and acted like I knew what I meant.
Hi, Peggy.
Oh, my goodness. I don't
If you
know.
hear anybody talking over her, it's me, Peggy.
And vice versa. We get excited and we both just start talking at the same time. It's what we do. That would be weird if you could hear Jim and Amanda from downstairs, though. That would be kind of weird.
Well, she said, I hear someone talking over you, so I assumed it would be me.
Probably, but you never know. I'm the worst. So, all righty. So I think we've got that out of the way. So let's see here. These books are, I've got a couple questions. You guys got to work tonight too, but far away. I bet it is. I bet it is. You guys probably hear them downstairs. They were cooking something that slightly resembles bacon. So I'm kind of annoyed. If I
don't get any?
Huh?
Because you don't get any?
Yes, exactly. Because that would be super cool for me to sit here and crunch bacon in everybody's ear, right? So should I just very excitedly say, oh, I got to mute? It's because I'm running downstairs to grab some bacon. So we'll see. Anywho, these books are all religious oriented. I pulled a bunch of books. I sorted a bunch of books. Hey, Paula. Hey, Lucy. But I'm not sure which way to go. How's that? Do you guys want, because here's the thing. The religious books tend to have really nice covers, I think. Like, especially the older and older and older they get, because they were predominantly what was, printed and bound into books was religious books. So they're going to be like your super old, really ornate, are usually going to be the religious based books until you get into the 1800s and stuff. But I pulled a lot of books that have nice covers, illustrations and plates. And then I'm looking around to see what I have. I have a pile, not a huge pile, but I pulled some readers, some school readers. I have old kids' books that I could bring if you guys want them. It is very embossed. Yes, Lucy. Oh, Lucy, I never even thought of that. Darn it. This would be a good one for a mold.
Hi, Kathy.
I still have one set aside that I'm going to put in your next package, Lucy, that I think will work. Because if you can mold it, I'm just going to send you the cover. And when you mold it, I just would like one, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to, but I set one aside that I think will work. And I think it's really pretty. But it's going in your next box.
Janine wants to know if you have any little fellas.
I don't, not very many at all. It usually takes me, here's how that works. Those little ones, it's kind of like buttons. When you go out looking for one thing, all you find the whole day is one other thing. So that's usually when I find like little books, is when I'm out looking for something specific. And then you just find tons of them. Hey, Beth. And then you just find tons and tons of them. So, hey, Beth, I'm going to pull your wrench just so that we have one less running around in the chat. Okay. Now I think we're back to normal. There might be one more. I can't remember. Should be just Maggie, Paula, and Louise now. We'll see. But yeah. But I look for them all the time. So when I get them built back up, I'll bring them all out, a whole basket full like I did last time. You guys seem to really like it that way. So, anywho, that being said, you guys get to do most of the work tonight. You're in charge of setting price points because most of these are going to be done offer ups. Oh, before we go any further, that was something else. So let me think for just 1 second. Some of you will be interested in this and some of you won't. I'm not going to dawdle here forever, just for a minute or two. If you go to this website. I got to see if I did it right. It's not switching on YouTube. Did it? There it goes. There, I did it. Oh, I feel so accomplished, you guys. Okay, so if you go to this site, this is just a jumping off point for you guys for if you want to sell, and the whole auction versus offer. An offer up is just what I chose. You guys do whatever you need to do, whatever works for you. But if you scroll through, you can find your state, and it gives you links that you can click to go into your state specifically to find out what the legalities are. Some states are indeed requiring, like for Florida, just because it's the first one on the list. Yes, a license is required when representing yourself or your business to the public as an auctioneer or auction business. You must be licensed to do so. So otherwise you may be cited for unlicensed activity. The same for Georgia. Georgia does require a license, and then Hawaii does not. So it's just, I don't know for sure the date on this blog page. So just, click the links and figure out what you need to know. Okay? You just zip it over there, Rosie Lang.
I was just going to say.
Oh my gosh. So anywho, I just wanted to put that out there for anybody who needs it, just so you guys can, find what you need to find. Okay? There we go. Some of the girls from the market kind of need that information and all of that. It's just a real easy way for me to get the site for them and for them to see it, and, anybody who else is considering. Okay? All right, so back to these. You guys are in charge of the price points. Okay? Most of these are going to be done offer up. I think, Maggie, you decided you were going to start with what, a 3-minute clock?
I'll start at a 3-minute, and if everybody thinks that's too long, then I'll go to 2.5, see how that goes.
Okay, cool. Oh my goodness, why won't that go away? I might have done it now, you guys. There it goes. Okay. Sorry, Mom.
You playing with buttons again?
I am. Well, there was a thing frozen on my screen that wouldn't go away. Okay, so since Angela is in love with this one, we'll start with that one and get it out of our system. It is a really pretty book. This one has been brought to the table and put back and brought to the table and put back because I like it too. But I can't keep them all. So this one is 6 inches wide, not the spine, just the bookboard. And 9 3/4 long and 3 inches thick. So here's your front. Here's your spine. Look at that spine.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then there's the back. Isn't that pretty?
Yes.
Can you imagine taking some waxes and just really bringing that out? Ah, so pretty. So there's your marbled papers. It is detached. The front cover is detached and the spine has come loose. Easy enough to repair. And this one is called The Religious Denominations in the United States. This is that, it's that paper, you guys. It's that paper. Copyright on this one is 1855. Ooh, somebody I know should have changed their contacts today. Just saying, things are a little bit, I'm having to like move back. I'm like, whoopsie. Whoopsie. So yeah. Actually, copyright is 1854. Print date is 1855. So it's just so pretty. This whole entire end, you've got one sad little thread holding her together. But then the rest of it, is really nice. Just a lot of nice illustrations, lots of foxing, and it's so pretty. If you just want some really fun paper for, and it does go into like all the, oh my gosh, you guys, I can't even finish the sentence. Cutting myself off. Just, I don't know, it's just a lot of paper. It's really nice paper. And I think it would be some interesting reading if you're into learning about different religions. I went through a phase of that. What else was I going to say? There was something else on my mind about this. I don't know.
Those illustrations are beautiful.
Aren't they? Look at that. I just love it.
Yeah, that's cool.
I feel like this sat open to this for a while. But there's just so much. Oh, for prayer journals and such, I think this would be really nice. That's where I was going.
Hi, Renee.
Hey, Renee. So there you have it. You can start this one whenever you want, Maggie.
Starting at?
Oh, just $1. We're just going to start them all at $1.
Okay. I won't ask that again.
Right? If I bring one to the table that I need, you know, a certain amount for, I'll let you know. Otherwise, just $1.
All right.
Yep, we're just going to keep it easy.
And I'll do a 30-second warning.
Oh my gosh, that looks even prettier on the camera. And I like how the plates are plain and blank on the back.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you guys think? I think these would be good for mixed media pages. What do you, I think so. I'm going to have a busy winter. My I want to do list is getting longer and longer.
Me too.
It's crazy.
Because we're supposed to have a really bad winter snow-wise this year.
Right? And look how they offset. I love the offsets. I just feel like if it's going to be a long, all closed in winter, I'm going to learn some mixed media. Some of it I'm going to do live with you guys. Some of it I'm going to be hanging out in other people's streams. And I'm going to be using my sewing frames. And I've been watching, I've been binging on bookbinding. Anything bookbinding I can find. I'm reading it. I'm watching it. I'm like, I want to understand all the terminology before I get started.
You can't wait to use that, right?
Oh my gosh, you have no idea. Like, I want to get started like in 10 minutes. No, just kidding. But I'm really kind of proud of myself. I've got a certain place that I'm putting things that I want to use just for the first couple of books. So I think it'll go well. Ah, very cool, Angela.
And I can't seem to get away from the digital, so I know what I'll be doing all winter.
Right? Yeah, I went, oh, darn it. That's what I was going to do. You guys were asking me for the links to some of the places on Etsy where I got those digitals. I meant to have that together for you.
It's 30 minutes, 30 seconds.
Darn it. We'll see how we go at the end. Maybe I'll grab them at the end for you guys. If somebody reminds me. Yes, it was Shelby.
Hi, Shelby.
Hey, Shelby. Okay, if you're here at the end, remind me, Shelby, and I'll take a few minutes and I'll open Etsy and I'll grab the links for you guys. Oh, I don't think I want that gel pen. It's not going to, hang on, Meg. Okay.
I'm just double checking.
Yep.
Okay, that is going to go to Christina Hill for $58.
Awesome. Thank you, Christina. Thank you,
Hi, Jen.
everybody.
Congrats, Christina.
Very nice. It's a pretty book. You are going to love this.
Shelby wants to know, I don't like the rice paper I ordered. What kind did you buy?
What was the brand on it? I need a rubber band. Hang on one second. Angela, you know I don't scan. I don't scan. I don't. If Christina wants to scan it and share it in the group, that would be cool. I don't know. I just feel a certain way about that. I like that you guys know you're getting the originals and the only ones. So do you guys notice anything a little bit off about that one?
Oh, sounds like Malcolm's asleep.
What?
Malcolm, he falls asleep every time I watch you on my TV or my phone, Rosie said.
Nice. Yay. Grandmas are good for something. Do you see the bend in it?
Oh, yeah. Is that a soft cover?
It's a hardcover.
It is.
It is. So it literally, I mean, you could flatten it back out, but just know that it's bent.
Hi, Penny.
Yes, this is my sinus cough. Sorry, guys. Okay, so yeah, this one, I think this is a kid's one, if I remember. Happy Half Hours with the Bible. So copyright on this one is 1915. Yep, this is the kids one. And again, just a really nice pad of paper, if that's what you want to do with it. Look at the plates in this. There's just a ton of plate. Oops, the glare, Patty, the glare. This one is loose, just so you know, but it just worked out because I can, so you can see the colors in them.
Oh, those are cool.
Aren't those cool? I love these.
Yeah.
What is that called with the words and the images to make the sentence? There's a name. There's a name for this.
Yeah, I don't know what it is though. Who's near Google?
Yeah, there's a teacher out there that knows.
Rebus? Nancy says rebus.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, that I've heard that before, that word, rebus.
Yep. I'm telling you guys, when you turn the camera on, you lose half of your brain cells, I swear.
At least.
Oh, it's like they just go dormant. So that's what this book is. And it has been wet. There is a slight watermark up here in the corner. You can kind of feel it in the paper. The paper changes up here where it's been damp and then dried. It's a little bit stiffer. So, and this isn't that like super delicious. I just want to pet it all the time. But it does have a nice, it's got a finish on it where you feel like it should have that sheen, but it doesn't. It's still a matte finish on it. Be able to coffee dye this, anything that makes your little heart happy. So, oh, I should measure it. And you can start this one, Mags.
Okay.
You can start them whenever you feel like I'm at a good point. You don't have to necessarily wait for me to come up for air. This one is 6.5 wide, 9.5 tall, and 1.5 inches thick. There's your cover.
All right, could you just check and make sure you can see that in the chat?
Yep, I do.
Okay, good.
And then there's your back. And it's on YouTube, it's about the right color. It's definitely like a muddy royal blue. On StreamYard, it's coming across really, really royal blue. On YouTube, it's more accurate. It's a little bit muddier than that, though. Then we're going to do this one next. I love this cover. But I actually, this is the second one I found. The first one I found, so it's this one. So you know what I'm talking about. This is the one we're doing next. The first one I found was in such bad shape. So I have just the cover from it, but I just think it would be like the perfect journal cover.
Yeah, the cover looks like, the texture on it looks like the old, like mass books.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes. That pebbled leather.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
I just thought even the title, you know, I mean, she said happy hour.
Happy hour.
Oh my goodness. I'll open it up, Jennifer, Angela. There you go. Half hours. Half hours. Half hour long stories. Oh my gosh, you're so funny. You crack me up.
There's a 30 seconds.
Who's dinging me?
No digging during live.
Listen to that. No dinging. No dinging. You be careful. I'm going to pull out the alphabet A through G if you're not careful, lady. Man, she just let that go. She didn't even, not even a chuckle.
What, did I miss something?
Yeah, I said I'm going to pull out the alphabet A through G.
Oh. Excuse me.
Oh my goodness, Rosie, stop. Silly.
Okay, that is going to Kathy Behe for $7.50.
Awesome. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, ladies.
Congrats, Kathy.
Okay. So this one is, let's see here, 5.5 by 8 and 2 inches tall. So there's the front. And you can see some of the embossing here. I don't know why it's being so weird, but there's your spine.
Nice.
Yeah, this gold tooling is so pretty. Oh my goodness, you guys, talk about a rabbit trail. Go start watching these people that know how to really do this gold tooling. Oh, I can watch it for hours. Here's your end papers. So this is Know Thyself or Nature's Secrets Revealed. Print date is 1910. Copyright is 1904. Here's a sample, well, the first plate. I was going to say the sample of the plates. There's the first plate. The colors in these, they're so pretty.
Yeah, they are.
They're just a nice, like, pastel hue. You've got the gold four edges. I decided I'm going to start using better terminology. I was going to say proper, but better terminology. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, that's really pretty.
And do you know, they put these in clamps, and this goes, the gold goes on, they gold leaf it on, and then they burnish it off, and then they have to take the book block and pound it to break each page loose. It's so cool to watch.
Really?
Yeah, it is really interesting. And some people really focus on doing it you know, the old traditional way, and then there's new ways. It's so much to learn. So this one is just a nice, super nice weight paper. It's sturdy. I think this is totally foldable. Definitely can be coffee dyed. It is a pulpy paper, but I think there's a little bit of fiber in this. It feels like there is. I don't think it's going to fall apart on you as soon as you stick it in some liquid. If
Those
you feel like you want
images are awesome.
Aren't they pretty? Look at them.
Wow.
And again, you know, this is another one that, you know, it's a great pad of paper. If you're looking for images for covers or pages or journal, I mean, like, look at this. I love this one with these kids and the bubbles.
Yeah, wow.
And it's that way through the entire book. There's just everything. Look at her.
She's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. So you can go ahead and start this one if you want to, Maggie.
It's been started.
Okay, cool. Clearly, I'm not looking at chat.
Well, you gave me the power.
I did give you the power. Look at this. I love this. This makes me, do you guys remember the Graphic 45 line where the little baby's crawling up the stairs and the puppy's pulling at their pajamas?
Yeah.
That's what that makes me think of. But they're just so pretty. Well, okay, that wasn't, but you know. Or that. But yeah, there's tons in here to play with. I might have to turn my phone. Well, it won't do me any good. I was just going to say I was going to turn my phone off, but depending on if they're coming in Messenger, it won't make any difference. That's all right.
I just turned my sound off.
It's okay. I know I ding some people when they're on just because I'm 5 years old. It makes me giggle when I can hear it pinging and I know it's me.
Oh, Rosie, sorry, that was me again.
I thought so. I get really weird about turning my phone off. I'm always terrified. It's the one time one of the kids will call and need me and I won't hear it.
I know. All right, there's my stop. Okay, that's going to Paula for $31.21.
And 21 cents.
Yeah. Congrats, Paula.
Thank you, Paula. Thank you, ladies. It's a pretty one, Paula. Are you going to scan images out of this one or just use them? I keep trying to talk her into scanning stuff. So this one.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a pretty cover. 5 by, what is that, 8? And 1 3/4 inches thick. So here's the front cover. There's the spine. And see, again, they use the leftover pages to bind.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I love when they do that.
Oh, look at the back.
Mm-hmm. It's like the perfect amount of wear to seal that in.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So here's your end papers. And this is the great controversy between Christ and Satan during the Christian dispensation. Looks like copyright is 1887. Nope. Print date was 1887. Copyright is 1886. So it's almost coming apart. We've got 2 of the cords still attached. This top one is broken, but these 2 are still okay. The book block is intact, or text block is still intact, but it's got the gold on the edges. There's some. Go ahead, Max.
No, I was saying hi to Glynis.
Hey, Glynis. There are some plates, not lots and lots, but there are a few. And they're not the super feminine ones that we like, but it is nice, safe paper to use in journals, or if it just appeals to you as reading. It's this one. And this does have, I don't know if it's going to catch it. It has the very slightest sheen to the paper. Maybe on, there it goes, on the plate. You can just barely catch it right at the top of the curl.
Oh, yeah. Is it coated?
No, it's just the way they would press the paper. So, and this is really, I mean, the paper is really tanned, and it's tanned because of age, because you can see right in the very centers is the actual original color. And then, but just, you know, they just tan. So just a lot of really nice paper to play with, some plates, and a pretty cool cover. So that one. Oh, and these are all like, they're probably, I don't know. I feel like I kind of want to say they might be wood.
I've got a question.
Yeah.
How do you tell the difference between a plate and an illustration?
Oh my gosh. I am going to, how do I want to answer that? I'm going to defer that question to a later date, and I will bring,
Okay.
yeah, I'll bring the information. That way I don't make it more confusing than it has to be. And I won't misspeak. So if you remind me this week, Mags, I'll see if I
Sure.
can get it all together for Thursday. Because it is confusing, and like a lot of times trying to figure out the difference between like wood prints and engravings and steel engravings and plates, it's a lot, and a lot of it gets interchanged.
There's a 30 seconds. I mean, I know it's easy to tell like in kids' books, but like in, you know, these types of books, I just wondered, you know.
And it's, you know, and I don't know. And because it is a lot, it really is a lot. Some books make it super obvious what's a plate and what's not. Other books, not so much. Becky, I'm not sure.
Okay, that is going to Beth K for $15.
Awesome. Thank you, Beth. Thank you, everybody.
Congrats, Beth. That's a
Okay.
cute book.
It is pretty. So then we have this one. There's just a couple more, and then we'll move on.
Oh, pretty cover.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
The religious books always have such gorgeous covers, always. Well, not always, but almost always. So this one is 7 1/4 wide for the book board and 9 3/4 tall. And then it is a 1/2 inch thick. So here's your cover.
Oh, that's really pretty. She's so pretty.
Isn't it? And then here's your spine. Here's the back. I don't know what color this is coming across, but this is like, oh, what do I want to call it?
Is it like a greenish blue?
No, it's all green, and it's like a evergreen.
Oh, wow. It looks
Yeah, it's like a light evergreen.
blue.
Yeah, and it is, you know, it's banged up here on the front, on the corners, and on the spine and stuff. This one has been read a lot. We do have an inscription. It was a Christmas gift. Print date is 1880. I don't see a copyright date. So I don't know for sure, but we'll go with 1880 since it's got it on here twice. We'll call it print date and copyright date more than likely. So it's the Child's Bible Companion and Treasury of Knowledge. I was just in with the images. There's some really, and just know this thing has literally been used half to death. It is, I don't want to say it's brittle, but it's fragile. So there's torn pages. There's pages that are just, you know, on the verge of coming out, whole signatures. It's had a hard life. And see here, see right along the fold line right there, and see that where it's got a price. These were printed like, what do we find? Like the Petersons and stuff. Because see, here's another one. So this was one whole issue. So they bound probably a year's.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, a year's amount of issues into this book. So here's like the back page, and then here's the front page. And see, again, you can see, I mean, it's just been very, very well used. But this is another front cover. So, but these up here, I don't know, they just show less wear than the back. And I'm not 100% sure why that would be. But it is nice paper. It's nice illustrations. Good material to work with, for sure. Nice aging. So,
yeah, it's a beautiful book,
isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I think it's got, yeah, not super fancy end papers at all. But, yeah, it's still caught by the cloth in the back. But the front is definitely loose. And you're going to get schmutz.
Oh, gosh.
They're schmutz. Just so you know. We got to figure out how to spell that too, by the way. I tried to type it in chat yesterday when Melanie was talking about schmutz. And I was like, that doesn't look quite right.
SCHMUTZ?
That'll work for now. I don't know. I haven't looked it up. I think it depends on how you pronounce it, how you want to spell it, right? If you want to really draw it out and emphasize it, you might need to use
Or
like 4 O's.
SHM. I don't know why I put a C in there, but I did. There's 30
Becky
seconds.
got it. Schmutz. SCH. Yep.
Yeah, I was right.
Yep. You were right. I bet she went and looked it up. That makes it a real legit word. Nice. I might have to add a couple O's to it, though, so I can draw it all the way out.
Okay, let's see. Who gets this one? There's my stop. Okay, that's going to Angie Stone for $22.
Angie Stone for 22. Thank you, Angie. Thanks, everybody. Sherilyn looked it up. And what did you find?
She said dirt or a similar unpleasant substance.
Well, unpleasant is definitely accurate. So we're going to do this one. This poor thing, if you want, this could definitely, pick a sentence, Patty. This could be restored, reassembled, whichever works for you. The text block is just out of alignment. I just watched somebody take one like this. You just take it all the way apart and you restitch it and put it back together. It's pretty awesome. And not nearly as difficult as one might think. So there's that. Obviously, the front and back covers are both loose. They measure 6 inches by 9 inches and 1.5 inches thick.
That's a beautiful cover.
It's a gorgeous cover. Can you imagine being the one to tool that? That's just crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, especially after you see how they do it now. It's like, oh my gosh, why did they not have cameras and video back in the day so we could see how these people really did this? I just think this is crazy. And then you've got the gold on edges. Maybe if I get my big hand out of the way. So we'll go into it. End paper. And obviously we've had some moisture. So this one is the Holy Bible containing the Old and New Testament, translated from the original tongues. Print date is 1854. Trying to think what questions you guys asked me about Bibles. I think that's everything there. I don't see a copyright on this one, so this may be copyright and print date. I smell cinnamon. What are they doing down there?
They're making breakfast for dinner.
I guess. I don't know. Oh my gosh.
Bacon and French toast.
It smells like cinnamon rolls. I kid you not. So this one is just, it's typical Bible paper, but it is so nice. It's just, when you handle these older Bibles, you just kind of get it. And you just instantly know that it's just different than what they're made with today. They're just so nice. This one is not illustrated, but, if you just want pages for journals or prayer journals or, women's groups at your church or kids or any of that sort of thing.
Hi, Janet. Welcome.
Hey, Janet.
Janet is new. She's from Maine, and she says this is her first time. How does this work if I want to buy something?
Just shoot me an email to the email address in the lower left corner of the window there. And I just need your real name, if it's different than your YouTube name, and your zip code. I oh, good grief. I invoice through the Square. I don't use PayPal. And I'll just send it to the same email address that you reach out to me with. And I invoice every Tuesday. We're here typically most Mondays and Thursdays. And everybody in chat is super friendly. They're ornery, but they're super duper friendly and incredibly helpful. So just ask any questions. And if Maggie and I don't see them, they'll help you. So there's that. And you can start this one whenever you're ready, Miss Mags.
Already done.
It's just really pretty, really nice Bible paper. 2 more.
Hi, Marianne.
Hey, Marianne, how are you?
Natalie's laughing at you saying they were ornery.
Well, you are. I like ornery.
She said, sounds great. Janet says, sounds great. I just watched someone unpack a huge haul from you. I had to subscribe.
Oh, thank you. That's so humbling. It always gets so weird. Oh my gosh. I like strong opinions, Glynis. There's nothing wrong with that. Look at them helping her. You guys are awesome.
I know.
But see, they get it from a different perspective. And that's why I love when they chime in, because they know what they were confused by or tripped up by when they started. And I feel like I just babble and make it more confusing. And these guys, they know. You guys are the best.
I would say just make sure you're in live chat up at the top of the box rather than top chat.
And do you know, to this day, like I spent all day Saturday in top chat. No joke. I forgot the whole day to go to live chat. Yesterday, I was there for about 3 hours before I realized I should probably go in live chat.
Yeah, and I don't think I remembered to go in live chat either, but whenever I do, it just seems like it's the same. I don't see any difference.
It depends. If it's crowded or if it's a long lag, it does make a difference for me. But I was so irritated. I was trying to remember what I wanted to get in on, and I missed it. And I looked up and I was like, dang, it's because you're in top chat, dummy.
It's 30 seconds.
Yeah, something to do. Yeah, and it's weird because when you go to click it, it pops up that little blurb and tells you. It's not supposed to make a difference, but I think it does sometimes. Oh, Natalie's with you. She doesn't see a difference either. Right, Marianne? Exactly. Filters out spam. That's good. I'm cool with that. Oh, that's right. One shows everything and one does not show everything. That's right. You're right again, Lucy.
Okay, that's going to go to Angie Stone for $12.20.
Awesome. Thanks, Angie. Thank you, everybody. All righty. I think I better rubber band this one also.
She says, okay, so who won? LOL.
Angie did.
Oh my gosh.
She's so funny. You did, Angie. You did. She cracks me up. Okay. So we have this one.
Oh, another great cover.
I tried really hard to bring you guys all, well, maybe not all, but like 90% all good covers tonight. That's what I really focused on. So this one is 5 inches wide, 8 1/4 inches tall, and 1 inch thick. Yeah, 1 inch. This poor thing, it's pretty rough. Pretty rough.
Still beautiful.
Isn't it?
Yep.
And this is book cloth. This is not leather. This one is book cloth. And, you know, once you get inside, I mean, everything is coming apart. This one is the New Testament, 1884. There's the back. And it's a nice size print, text, type. But look at this one. There's like almost no border. They used every bit of that page. The cover is super pretty and the inside is all utilitarian business. And again, I don't remember any. And see here, this signature is about to come all the way out. It's only attached, yeah, just one thread right there, one stitch. And it's, you know, it's a thinner, lighter weight paper, but this one is a pulpier base, but I think it's blend. I think, honestly, I think it's blended. Because it's got just enough flexibility to it. I think that one's blended. So you should be able to do pretty much anything you want with this paper also. And again, it's just, you know, just nice paper. This would be another good one to practice putting back together, because you could just snip everything apart and all the holes are punched for you. So the stitching, like if you wanted to practice stitching but were intimidated by punching the holes, you could skip that step and totally redo this book, and it would be absolutely gorgeous. I have a couple set aside because I'm going to cheat like that for practicing different things. So
that's a good idea.
I thought so. But a couple of the people that I was watching with different bookbinding and stuff, they also restore books, and they showed how they took them apart and got them ready to put them back together. And I was like, oh my gosh, I find them in that state all the time. That's how I should practice. And this next one is just absolutely beautiful, you guys. And that's why I kept it to the end. It is so pretty. So pretty. You guys are cracking me up. Now they're going to unsee the scene. I'm like, what? There is. You're absolutely right, Lucy. There is. But I feel like it's a good way for me. I feel like I'm going to learn more than starting from scratch. Does that make sense? That way, when I start from scratch, I won't just take it for granted. It does kind of, right, Angie? I agree. Yeah, and I knew some of you would be in these for the covers, some for the contents. So that's why I picked. Yes, you will find it easier. Which one, Lucy?
30 seconds.
The restoring, or it'll be easier to do one from scratch if I redo an old one first. A couple. I mean, I'm not going to learn everything in one book. I know that, but
Christina says
make from scratch. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm with Lorna. You can't unsee things after I've restored. Perfect. Thank you. I was hoping it made sense out loud and not just in my head.
Okay, that's going to Christina Hill for $7.
Awesome.
Congrats, Christina.
Thank you, Christina. Thank you, everybody. I had better be there. Where? Oh, you had to be there. Gotcha. Oh my gosh. Read all the words. Okay. Alrighty. This is the last. I think this is the last of the religious books. Let's put it that way. I'm going to give myself a little wiggle room. This one is 5 1/4 wide. Let's say 7 3/4 tall, 1.5 inches thick. And again, this is a nice, maybe it's hunter green than evergreen, somewhere in between those two colors. Can't quite decide. On StreamYard, it's really accurate, Maggie. What do you think?
Hunter.
Okay. There's the spine. The spine is so pretty.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
If you guys have never seen gold tooling, like for real, how they do it on these books, you've got to go look. It gives you a whole new appreciation. There's the debossing on the back. Then it's got the inscription, 1875. As a reward for diligence in answering Bible questions. This was given to Mary J. Brown by Reverend Davies as a reward for diligence in answering Bible questions. April, I don't know what that is, April something, 1875. First prize. Ooh, there was a quiz. See, there was a quiz. So here's title page. So pretty.
What's the name of it?
Christian lyrics. I do not see a date anywhere. Well, other than, well, we know it was at least 1875, maybe prior. Yeah, because that was the inscription. So there's that. Yeah, I'm not seeing it anywhere. Here's the list of illustrations, you guys. The rest of it was the lyrics content. This is all the illustrations. Almost 4 pages. Look at that first page.
Wow.
It's so pretty. Exactly, Lorna. Oh, and it has all the gold on the edges, all 3 sides.
Hi, Laurie.
Hey, Lori. So this one, oh my gosh, you guys. The gift that just keeps giving. It's got the beautiful beginning fonts. It's got all of these, oh shoot, I just lost the word, headers. Look at this.
Wow.
I mean, like, look in that corner at the detail in that.
That's crazy.
I'm telling you, this book is, like, no joke, from cover to cover, gorgeous. Look at that.
Oh, Janet's woohooing. It was her first bid ever.
Nice. Good job.
Janet, are you from Massachusetts? She said Emma.
Nice.
I'm wondering if she's from Massachusetts.
Probably. And just to be clear, I'm not contagious, you guys. It's just sinus. And I'm in that lovely, everything is draining and it's trying to move to my chest. And, you know, so you get the adorable cough that goes with it.
Oh, that's right. She said she was from Maine.
Oh my gosh, I love Maine.
Yeah, they have a thicker accent than we do here in Massachusetts.
Yeah, just slightly. So, I mean, I just don't know what else to say about this book. It's just gorgeous.
It really is.
I think I'm going to pop a hard candy here and coat my throat.
It is, Renee. It really is.
Like, look at this. This is just nuts to me. Look at that.
Wow. Yeah, the detail is like,
It's insane.
yeah.
And we're only halfway through the book. And this is one that I would struggle to take apart and use, to tell you the truth. I really would. Even though I would bring it home with the intent of taking it apart and using it, or if I'm making page packs for you guys, I don't struggle as hard because I know it's getting dispersed and it's going to get used. If it's up to me to use it, it takes me longer to take them apart because I have to be honest with myself and know that it's going to be a hot minute before I get to it. Like, look at that. Isn't that pretty?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, every page is.
Yeah. Yep.
It has something on there.
Mm-hmm. And even this, it's so tiny. But look.
Wow.
Okay. I'm going to grab that candy. I'm not a good cough drop person, but these work pretty good. I feel like this cover is very deceptive to the contents. I don't even know what those are, Lucy.
Okay, that's going to Becky for $33.
Becky.
Nancy, you were right under Becky.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you, Becky.
Stop. What's that?
Oh, no, I just said thank you, ladies. Thank you, Becky. You are going to love that one. Gorgeous. All right, what do you guys want to do next? Do you want to do, the readers we can do just, those are flat price. We always do the readers flat price, $7 a piece. I've got, what else do I have over here? I've got just cool every day.
Oh my gosh, look at those covers.
I know. I did say I tried. I tried really hard. Where do you guys want to go? Or do you want kids' books?
Holy moly.
I'm telling you. Thanks, Weezer. Oh my gosh, I love it. Any golden books? Jen, I probably have 0 golden books. Penny, are you here? I hesitated because I was like, I think it's Penny. It's Penny, right?
I think it was Penny that had the golden books yesterday.
Okay.
Yes.
Miss Penny, to the front, please. Jen, when you reach out to me with your email and you're in for, oh, Jen, I think I already have you. Yeah, no, I asked Jen to do it again.
And she did. She said she did.
Okay, cool. I will get you in touch with Penny. Penny sold yesterday at our vendor market, and she has a huge collection of golden books.
Becky said Mary Ann might have them too.
Who?
Mary Ann might have them too.
Oh, okay, cool.
What is the prom book? Dear B. Hi, Dear B. She wants to know what the prom book is in the middle of the pile somewhere.
This one is an odd fellowship.
Underneath. There it is. From Legends.
Yep. Dear B, Are you the one that I had the whole conversation with about the, can't remember if it was the Oddfellows or the Masons. And I just need a yes or a no. There was somebody I had a conversation with, and I was going to send 2 books, and then I forgot who I was sending them to. So I don't remember if it was you or one other person.
She says no.
Okay, then I know who it was. Perfect. Thank you, dear. So this one, we'll start with this one, is 6 1/4 by 9 and 3/4 of an inch thick. So here's the cover. There's the spine. And there's the back. Here's your end papers, obviously. There's the first.
Oh, nice.
And then copyright is 1873. And this one is, I feel like it's a lot of poetry, very poetic, somewhere between that and like, I don't know. I never know for sure which way to go with it. What's the difference between poetry and prose, Prose? I get a little bit hung up there. And then some of them are very short story-ish. You know what I mean? Like this one is several pages. And some of them are only like 1 page. So it just kind of depends. But it's just, go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Prose is paragraph form.
Gotcha. Yeah, these not true paragraph. I don't know. This says poems. This says other poems. So then the first part of it is going to be your illustrated. This guy is coming through the ceiling, which I find hilarious. We were picking in a house one time and actually went through the floor.
Really?
Yeah, it was funny. Your eyes get as big as saucers. And you'd think you'd holler, but you don't, because it just kind of just so takes you by surprise.
Wow.
It's super comical. And again, the backs of the plates are blank. So, it's not like you have to pick.
Yeah, those are beautiful.
Yeah. And this paper, again, I'm not going to say that it's brittle because I don't feel that it is, but it is definitely going to be fragile in the context that if you fold it, I think it's going to crack because this is a stiffer, more rigid paper because of the weight and the finish.
So why is it called Farm Legends? Does it have to do with living on a farm or?
Yes, I think it's because Farm Legends, the schoolmaster's guess. Is that the first? Yeah, that's the first one. I looked into it because I was trying to figure it out. I think it's based around farm life. The poetry is.
Yeah. Hi, Tammy.
So that's what I'm going with. This one has been in there for a while. Like here's the titles. I kind of like the Christmas baby.
Pretty cursive too.
Mm-hmm. And the cover is super cool.
Oh, I love the cover. You picked some awesome book covers tonight.
I tried. Mags, I need to mute for 1 minute. I'll be right back.
Okay. There's your 30 seconds.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, that is going to Becky for $15.78. Congrats, Becky.
Thank you, Becky. Thanks, you guys. Ninja Becky. You guys are so funny. Oh, and for anybody who's new, they bid with the change here. It's different at all the different sales, but here you bid with the change to win. I rounded to the dollar. So, okay. This one is, let's see here, 5.5 by 9 and 2 inches thick. Here's your cover. It's like they just couldn't figure out how to get enough gold on this cover.
Wow, beautiful.
Fine. And then a little bit of debossing on the back. End papers. An inscription. I love that first page.
Nice.
And then print date is 1885. And copyright is 1883. And this one has, I love just all the details. And this is a nice paper too. It's a pulpier paper. I don't know that I feel like this might be just a nice, yeah, this is just pulpy. But it's in good shape. I think you'd be able to fold it and it would be okay. There are a few torn pages in it though. There's a couple of plates. Not tons and tons. And I'm just going to leave this folded. Another one.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are nice.
And I started just a little bit halfway. Isn't she pretty?
Yeah.
And that's actually, you can tell, that's actually an engraved.
Wow.
It's not a photo. It's that one. It's that one. So again, just some really nice paper to play with. I love these really pretty decorative fonts that have a name that is escaping me at the moment. It's like all your Adverbs, adjectives, just leave your head.
Right.
So you're sitting here going, you know, these really cool thingies.
Right.
Well, this has poetry in it too. That's nice.
Hi, Donna.
Look at that one. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
Oh, and this is the contents by chapter. That's cool. I like that. With a little bit of a description about each person. So chapter 1 is Louisa May Alcott, and then Susan B. Anthony, Catherine Beecher, Clara Barton, Mary Louise Booth, the Doctors Blackwell, Frances Hodgson. Yes, there's not an extra vowel there. Hodgson Burnett, Rose Cook, Charlotte Cushman, Lydia Child, Lydia Marie, that's pretty. Mary Clemmer, Mary Mapes Dodge. Clara Louise Kellogg. Louise was a very popular name.
It was. 30 seconds.
Nice. Oh, Mary Virginia Terhune. I didn't know she was in here. That's cool. Very nice.
Wow, Janet just fits right in. She just yelled at Christina.
Nice. I like it.
Right? Okay, that is going to Natalie Randall for $26.
Awesome. Thank you, Natalie. Thanks, everyone. Okay. Oh, Natalie, just so you know, you may be getting a package before I actually invoiced you for it, but no biggie, we'll catch it up. But I had all internationals going, so I wanted to get yours out too, so I didn't want to hold it up. So just so you know, I just haven't gone and checked yet. But it went out Friday. So let's see here. 6 1/4 wide. Did I say thank you? Oh my gosh, how tacky was that? Totally sidetracked myself. Thank you, Natalie.
So.
Okay, well, I got so busy telling her about the package, I feel like I forgot to say thank you. 9 inches wide, 6 1/4 inches. Oh my gosh. Focus. 6 1/4 wide, 9 inches tall. 1.5 inches thick. Here's your cover.
Oh, that's beautiful.
This, I do not know what kind of book cloth is on this. It feels, I don't know if it's oiled. Lucy, do you know? Because it is super slick, like smooth slick. But it's obviously not leather. So and you can see the weave of the book cloth. Is this what they consider oiled book cloth?
Nice.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
There's the spine. And there's the back. It could be. Well, geez, Lou, I was looking for something like yes. Yes, it is.
Not sure. She said it could be, not sure.
Darn it. All right, there's your end papers. And just so you know, you can see, you know, I don't know. Lucy, help me out here. I have another question, you guys. I'm sorry. So, Lucy, do you see that fabric down there? Wait, I need her to see it. And I'm only focusing these questions at Lucy because I know she makes books like this. Is that scrim or is that mull? It's like cheesecloth and it's softer. I know mull is the stiffer one. I just don't know if this is actually mull or is scrim more like paper.
She said, yep, but
Oh my goodness.
I don't know what she's, yep.
Darn it, she
I
does
think
that
it's
to me.
mull, she said. I think it's mull.
Okay, cool. Thank you. So here's an illustration there. Print date is 1885. Let's see. Copyright is also 1885. I like when it's simple. And this one, again, is just going to be nice illustrations. And it's about all the different, like the other one was about women. This one's about men. But look at, I love these. Absolutely love that when they inset them. And then, you know, you've got just a little bit of florals. Just so pretty.
We now know who Janet watched the haul from, the huge haul. It was Lorna.
Nice. Thanks, Lorna. Oh, my goodness.
Lucy said mull is really stiff when new, but softens up with use.
Oh, okay. Nice. Nice. When I get more organized and it's coming very soon, I'm making room and I'm getting it together. There's going to be an influx of bookmaking supplies brought up, and I'm going to come on a different night, and hopefully Lucy will join us and she can help educate us on all the supplies. Because remember when I went and got the book press? Look at that. Ah, it's so pretty.
Wow.
I got a whole roll of the mull, and there's just like, I don't know, there's a whole roll of book cloth, and then there's all these different paper things, stuff. I don't know what it all is for certain. So I just need to understand. It's one thing when you see it in book form, then it's, oh, this is this and this is this. But then when you see it on the roll, you're like, wait, is this what that is? Kind of like when you're used to seeing the cashier at the grocery store every other day, but then if you run into her at Walmart, you don't know who she is.
Right.
I had to try to figure out a way to make that sound like I'm really not quite that dumb. Look at this. So I love these. Absolutely love these. In here.
Yep.
So this is another one. Look at that. Just look. Isn't that awesome?
That's cool.
So, yep, there's that. Look at that one.
Wow. Hey, Jody.
Hey, Jody. Look at this one.
Yeah, I like how they do that.
Mm-hmm. Hint, hint, Lorna. We all like that. Hey, Deborah.
Hi, Deborah.
I feel like I missed everybody. Deborah. See, it's not just me, it's everybody. Cool.
There's a 30 seconds.
I try to blame it on all my years as a bartender. I didn't need to know names. I just needed faces and choice of beverage.
Okay, that's going to Christina Hill for $11.
Awesome. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, ladies.
Congrats, Christina.
Oh, she teaches music. Nice. I like literally could not carry a tune in a bucket. Like, for real.
Oh, Janet teaches 4th grade.
Oh, that is cool.
Another teacher. Yeah.
I love teachers. I am not the one that's built to teach certain age groups. For sure. So let's see here. This one is 6 3/4 inches wide, 9 3/4 inches tall, and 1.5 inches thick. Here's the cover. Speaking of teachers, young people. There's your spine. There's the back. So it's the young people's star speaker. And then there's all that blah, 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 blah. So it covers like everything. And there's really cool plates in it. I don't know that there's a whole bunch of color ones. I do know there's lots of the black and whites. So
Copyright?
What?
Copyright?
Oh, there isn't. I'm just kidding. 1903.
Okay.
So this one says the oh my goodness. Never mind. It's like once you decide you can't say it, it's not happening. That's what it is.
Salutatorian?
Okay, we'll go with that. Yep. On commencement day. So there's just a lot of plates and I don't know. I feel like I want to say photos to go along with different forms of public speaking. That's what I was trying to get to. And here's the table of contents. All of that, and we finally got to the table of contents. So this thing is just chock full of some super fun. I just do. I think they're fun. Like this little guy, he's so serious. He's doing the closing address. She is doing hurrah for the American flag. So, I mean, it's just so cool.
It's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Here's historical poems and orations. Here's religious readings. So again, there's lots of poems, maybe some, I don't know, totally gonna butcher it, make a mess out of it, but maybe some prose. I don't know. I don't feel like it's all poetry. Here's a song. So it's just fun. Look at her. The Rum Maniac. Oh my goodness. Even in 1903, they knew that rum could change one's personality.
Mm-hmm.
Look at her. Isn't she sweet?
Ah.
And she's getting ready to go to grandma's. This page is loose. Just so you know. Oh, and that's the thoughtful schoolmaster. All right, teachers, does your schoolmaster, otherwise known as the principal, look like that? I don't think so. That's pretty. Look at that dress. Holy Toledo.
Oh, wow.
I wonder if this is like a cape or her coat or the train. It doesn't look like it would be the train for that dress, but it could be. It's a whole lot of fabric if it is. Oh, she's pretty.
Hey, I like the mix with the color and the black and whites.
Mm-hmm. Yepper. There's this one. This is how you were supposed to respond to an encore, by the way. Just so you ladies know. Next time everybody at home is thrilled with dinner, respond to the encore. Oh, and she's a soldier's wife. I don't think we lament in such the same way. Oops, missed one. Oh, there's another encore. So you could give them this look instead if you preferred that over the curtsy.
Well,
Yes, exactly. Jody. What would you call it? I don't know. That's her question. What would you call it? A Greek maiden. Oh, she's cute. She's teaching school to her dollies. That's a parlor recital. Our soldier boy. Maybe she's singing. I don't know. Or reciting a poem. Ooh, that one's pretty.
oh, it is. That is going to Paula for $33.
Awesome.
Deborah, you were after Paula, and Jennifer Jane, you were after Deborah. They all had 33.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Paula. Thanks, you guys.
Could
All
we
right.
do a commercial break?
Yes, commercial intermission.
Commercial intermission. Okay. Let me write that down.
You're so funny. You cracked me up.
Likewise.
All righty. So this is the part of the show where Maggie and I mute for a couple minutes, and I'm going to get more coffee and probably visit the girls' room.
Of
You
course.
guys run amok in the chat if you've got anything going on your channels or your Etsy's or websites or whatever. Post it in there. If Paula and Louise can grab links for you, they will. If not, when I get back, let me know and I'll give you a wrench for, we'll spend a couple minutes on it so people can get their links in. Because I like to come back to this part too and see if there's people's things going on that I want to go play. All right, so give us a minute and we'll be back.
Okay, let's see what's going on here. Yep, Lori and I won't be on tomorrow night. We'll be on Friday night on her channel. And it's a surprise what we're doing, even to me. Oh, nice, Janet. Do you do YouTube videos? Thanks, Paula. Then the following week will be on my channel, and I have no idea what we'll be doing then. Not yet. Okay. Let us know when you start. Also, we have a Facebook group if you're on Facebook. Paula, do you want to put in the, or if you haven't already, put in the, or Louise, put in the Facebook group, and then Janet can go over and join there if she'd like.
Thanks, Mags.
Sure. Excuse me. I'm going to talk to her, I think on Wednesday, find out what the supplies are, Paula, and I'll put it in the group.
Oh, that's cool. If you send it to me, I can stick it in the banners too, and then we can pop it up on the screen for them.
Oh, okay.
That'll work. That'll get everybody. You are a bit busy. Holy cow, that's a lot.
Oh, there's Lori. Bring bags, glue, and ephemera.
There you go. What kind of bags, Lori? You know, because I'm going to be specific like that. Like brown, flat, merchandise.
I think she was talking about lunch when we were talking lunch bags. You know, the brown, like lunch bags.
That would be cool.
I'm not sure, Colleen, either like 7 or 8 Eastern Standard Time. Once I know for sure, I'll post it.
Any brown lunch glassine
or variety.
Okay, cool.
Oh, good.
Awesome. I like when it's, you know, stuff we already have in our stash. It's perfect.
Right? Yes. Craft your stash.
Right?
Your banner is up, commercial intermission.
Oh, it is. Thank you.
You're welcome.
See, everything I do is a team effort, you guys. Everything.
Do we need ink? I would say if you want to, you know, distress, I'd have some ink ready too. You know, just the usual things.
Okay,
Glue,
so
ink, scissors.
I'm going to just nudge up to the sarcasm line. I'm not going to cross it, but
Oh, God.
Does Lori do anything that doesn't require inking?
Right?
I think Lori is like the queen of ink.
She's the grunge master.
There you go. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Lorna's already distracted.
Lorna.
You're so silly.
and be ready to move fast.
Yeah, put your running shoes on. I have to answer one message and then I'm ready.
Yeah, she says, no way, I love my ink. Patty, messages, please. Beth is saying.
I know. I'm looking. There, it just now came through. Holy Toledo. Okay. We try. Nothing too serious.
No.
It's got to be fun. Okay. So now you can hear my phone. Hear it? All right. Are we ready to go? What do you guys good with just staying with these, or do you want to do the flat price readers?
Are we sticking to our books tonight?
Yes. All books. So hang on one second, you guys. I wondered. So Beth, put your post in again. Hang on. I'm going to make you blue. There you go. So Beth is going to try a sale on her own tomorrow, and I'm going to mod for her.
Oh, good. What time?
I'm not sure. So that's why she needs to post.
Oh, okay.
And I'm so on the ball. I'm not sure if it's on my channel or her channel. Where are we going, Beth? If we're doing your channel, put your link in so that everybody can hop over there and put the time in for me. Please and thank you. And be forewarned, you guys, Beth and I are related. We're sister-in-laws. So we get a little ornery and occasionally feisty. So there's that. Yep, and Paula's doing a D-stash on Wednesday. Yepper, what time, Paula? Did you put it in already? Did it? Oh my goodness. Hey, Candy.
Hi, Candy. She said, okay, carry on. That'll take a minute.
Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, I was like, she messed, and my first thought was, yeah, but I don't remember where we're going. Are we doing it here or there? I'm like, my house or yours? I couldn't remember. And I don't remember what time either, so I need that. Or I might be a minute or two late. So this one, let's see. Before I measure this book and get into this. No time yet, afternoon, evening for Paula. Okay, cool.
Okay, Lorna.
All right,
Hey,
Lorna.
Diane.
Good. Hey, Diane. Do you guys want to stay with these kind of books with the cool covers? Do you want to do the school readers? What do you guys want to do? Just carry on, or when we get to the end tonight, I was going to ask you guys what you want to do Thursday too.
I just put in there, carry on or readers.
Cool. Thanks, Megs.
Well, we know
it's
that,
all books
Jody.
tonight, Jody. For sure. All books. I need the shelf room.
Readers. Carry on, carry on.
Okay. All right. Yep. The readers are right here. So we'll finish these books that I brought. Then we'll do the readers. And then if you guys want more, I'll go pull another stack off the shelf. How's that?
Sounds good.
Okie dokie. So, and I do apologize if you guys can hear me with this candy, but I need to keep the throat wet. So, cuts down on the coughing. So we're at 5.5 wide on this one, 9 1/4 tall, and 2.5 thick. So here's your cover. You know me, I love the damage. And the grubby. There's your spine. There's the back. Isn't that cool? Here's your end papers. And this one is starting to pull away, just so you know. It's pretty sound at the moment, but... So this is called Odd Fellowship. It's history and manual. Print date is 1889. Copyright is 1887. And this is to the members of the Independent Order of Oddfellows. So if I remember correctly, this has like their leadership structure. It has all, it literally is like the history, explaining the purpose, the goals, their motto for the Oddfellows. It has let me try, what was I trying to say? I think there's photos or plate illustrations of and all the photos of the men were involved in the beginning or the history and the structuring of the, I don't know whether to call it a group or a club. I feel like a club is, I don't know, a little
Men's club? No.
What?
Men's club? No.
Kind of, but I mean, I feel like it's more than a club. I mean, I don't know how to, it was like an organization, I feel like.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the word.
Yes, Beth.
And these are all of these pictures are of their halls. Like this is the one in Baltimore. This is the one in St. Louis. I mean, it was a big deal.
Wow.
Yes, fraternal organization. Thank you, Janet. It's one of those things, you know, it's like I know just enough about it to be dangerous, but not to carry on an intelligent conversation.
Oh, yes, I see it. Beth put a link in tomorrow at 11 a.m. for you, Patty.
Okay.
And I believe that's on her channel because she put a link.
Okay. If you go to Beth's channel and we're not there, we'll be here.
Louise, is that AM or PM?
Yeah, AM. AM. She's going to make me get up and be like coherent and thoughtful and all that good stuff.
Make sure she's had a couple of cups of coffee.
Right. Oh my gosh. So anywho, it is nice paper. It's not fragile. It's not brittle. You're going to be able to do whatever you want to do with this paper. And what I like about it is, you know, the vocabulary is friendly enough. You can use it. And there's a few, oh my gosh, come here, you.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't it? I know there's a plate in here somewhere that shows like some of their insignias and stuff. I love this. This is so cool. And this page, I think this is just gorgeous.
Right. Okay,
So,
Becky, tell her we all said hello.
yeah, absolutely, Becky. So there's that one. And I know this one, you know, if you're looking at it as the content or the topic, it's kind of limited. So it just depends. And while we're doing this one, I'm just going to do a teaser. Ha! This one is coming.
Oh,
This one is coming.
wow.
Just in case you see one that you love, that one is coming.
Oh my gosh.
This one is coming. That one. And this one.
30 seconds.
And that one.
Nice.
Preview. Yep. Sometimes it's hard when you don't know what's coming and what you want them for. You know what I mean? I feel that way when I'm shopping. Lucy.
That's going to Peggy Pitty for $7.
Awesome. Thank you, Peggy. Thank you, ladies.
Congrats, Peggy. Janine wants to know if you have any botanicals.
I don't think I have any up here. I think they're in the trailer, which is part of the reason I'm trying to move these out, because these are ones that I keep setting aside and not bringing to the table. So I'm really trying to clear out space so I can bring in new stuff. So they're coming. And I'm always on the lookout for that stuff for you guys. So this says the Sears Treasury of Knowledge. I don't, and it's copyright on this one is 1853. And this is that paper, you guys. We'll get back to the cover in a second. I don't know what it says Sears, but I feel like it almost looks like there's supposed to be periods in there, but then it looks like it's the font. Like it's just got those curly cues on the bottoms. So I don't know what, it's not like Sears, the grocery store, department store, but I don't know what Sears is.
With yeah,
Oh,
with the
it's
go ahead.
Robert Sears. He's the author. Ha! I just figured it out. Never mind. Copyright is 1849. What, Meg? I'm sorry, Maggie, what?
No, I was going to say with the dot after each letter, I thought maybe it stood for, you know, something that words that started with those letters.
Yep. Could have
Oh,
been.
look at the back.
Isn't that pretty?
Yes.
And this one's debossed. So measurement on this one is 5 3/4 by 9 and 1.5 inches thick. And this is that paper. Yes, please make me a dress that I can wear to Walmart. So nice. It feels like, I don't know, Lucy. It feels like fabric. I mean, sometimes I really think you could run this stuff through the washer and it would come out just fine. There's such a high fiber content. I absolutely love it.
Rosie says, hey, Mom, there are not dots after the letters on the cover. That's just the letters.
Thanks, Rosie. Oh, she cracks me up. I think I said that.
Rosie, I'm the one that thought there were dots after the letters.
It's okay, Mags. I'll take it. Oh, my gosh. Look at that. Look at all the fox. I love the foxing. It just makes me so happy. The natural discoloration and aging is just amazing. And these are plates. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Look at them. Ah. It's a little steampunkish.
Mm-hmm. Glinda says, botanicals on Thursday, question mark?
If I find them, sure. You got it. She loves to fussy cut. I don't think I've ever met anybody that fussy cuts as much as Janine does.
As much as who?
Janine.
Janine?
It's crazy, I tell you. So
Leslie said if you wore a paper dress to Walmart, nobody would even notice unless you wear PJ bottoms and fuzzy slippers.
I know, right, Leslie? You're absolutely right. They wouldn't. Look at that. Just so pretty.
Wow.
Yep. So if you guys just want a whole bunch of pages of amazing paper, this is it. This stuff, I mean, it's just awesome. I just don't even know what else to say. And it's a gorgeous cover. I mean, who wouldn't want a journal made out of that? Yeah, some of these, the contents is going to be like, yeah, okay. But the covers are everything tonight. I think we'll do this one next. And I'm not going to lie, sometimes I like to guess, like in who I think certain books will appeal to. And I love it when I'm right.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hey, Cheryl.
There's the 30 seconds.
Okay. Oh my goodness, I almost burped, but I caught it. Oh my gosh, that would have been embarrassing. That would have been so embarrassing. Oh my gosh, I do not have nice, dainty little burps. Like, you know how some people have dainty little sneezes? I sound like a freight train.
Oh my gosh.
I burp the same way, just so you know. If one ever gets away from me, just saying.
She does. It's a riot.
Oh my gosh, it would be embarrassing. Oh my God.
That's going to Christina Hill for $34.
Listen to her. She thinks that's hilarious. Oh my gosh.
Congrats, Christina.
Glennis, I didn't know you were a fussy cutter too. Wow. Not me, you guys. Not, nope. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, everybody. You're going to love that. So pretty. All right, let's do this one, and then we'll do the readers. We'll take a little bit of a break from all the all the big books, all the pretty books. We'll do the readers, and then we'll come back and finish these up, and then we'll see how you guys feel. So this one is 5 by 8 1/4 and 2.5 inches tall. Here's your cover. Isn't that pretty?
It really is.
So pretty. I want to grab, I think I might, I don't know if I just missed that, if it won't come off. Let me check it quick. Baby wipes aren't always ideal, but it's what I have at hand. Sometimes they pull the color off, so go gentle.
Has the title been worn off?
See how it pulls a little of the color
Oh, yeah.
off?
Yep.
So just go gentle. Yeah, that was a spot that I missed clearly. But now you can clearly see where I wiped it too, just so you know. Okay. And what were you asking me, Mags?
I was saying, is the title worn away?
Yes, because it was darker, like it was antique down in there. It's still debossed, so you could bring it back. There it is. See where it's debossed?
Oh, yeah.
So if you use like the antiquing creams, you could bring it back. Look at that spine. How pretty is that?
Wow.
And a 2.5 inch spine. Yes, please. Alrighty, there's your end papers. I love these end papers that look like old wallpaper. They're so nice. This one has an inscription. It was gifted to Elsie by her mama in 1898. I'm going to grab this one to support that cover. There we go. There's a plate right off the bat. She's playing a humongous organ, it looks like one of those gigantic pipe organs. A tribute of flowers to the memory of your mother, and it's illustrated. Copyright is, well, there's a few different ones. The last one is, hang on, I'm trying to see it, 1890. Oop, 1897. Wow, way to miss the tree for the forest. So this one, again, there's a fair amount of poetry in this one, if I remember correctly, but there's quite a few plates. I was going to say a lot. I think there's quite a few. And this paper is the most interesting color. See where it's like tanned around the edges?
I love that.
Right? This has like a rosy hue to the paper. It's not pink, but it's like that vintage blush color. I don't know how else to explain it. It's not ivory. It's just the most interesting color to this paper.
You don't even need to distress it.
But like, can you guys see that it's got almost like down here? Can you see like almost a pink hue to it?
Mm-hmm. Hey, Jude.
Or is it just, does that help any?
Yes.
It's just, there's just the most interesting color to this paper. You see, there's just tons of poems, and then the plates. But see how it's a little darker than the other ones?
Mm-hmm.
It's just crazy to me. This one is loose. This plate is loose, just so you know. Try to keep them tucked in there so they don't get any more banged up. Look at that. I love that.
Wow. That really is pretty.
But like if you wanted to do, I mean, this would be just a cool gift anyway. But if you wanted to do like a ledger for your mother or your daughter, or, you know, I don't know, some boy's journal, it's just, there's poetry in here for every mother-child situation. And then some of these plates, I think, would be really cool covers. That one.
Wow.
It's that one. And in case you guys are wondering, I am really supporting this because this one, I feel like the spine, the binding is really tight, like it wants to crack, and I don't want to beat it up before you guys get it.
Love that.
Look at this one.
You guys are lucky I'm on this side of the chat.
Look at that one.
Nice.
I just like that it's not just all focused on little girls. I mean, that there's poetry in here for, you know, for you to, it's appropriate from a daughter to a mother, or a mother to a daughter, or
right.
grandparent, or it's just, I really appreciate that. And I'm skipping past a lot of the smaller illustrations and going for the plates. That might have been the last one. Yeah, but there's quite a few like this scattered throughout too. But you guys can hear how tight it is. It's almost like the glue and the mold are dry and trying to like separate or something. I'm not sure. Oh my gosh, I looked up to read the chat and I'm still in the banners. My gosh, what a dork.
Okay. That is going to Christina Hill for $35.
Christina Hill. Thank you, Christina. Thanks, you guys. Well done. Well done. I'm glad you guys are liking these.
Oh, that's a beautiful book. Congrats, Christina.
Yeah, they're very, very pretty. All right, so I'm going to do 2 piles. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, of course, I have an odd number. Oh, well. So I'm going to, there'll be 2 piles. There'll be an A and a B. So these are going to be your A pile. Okay, and we're all pretty familiar with children's readers. So we're going to do these like quickies. And if you're new, quickies are, you get to, oh, look, this is another one that somebody threw that in a bonfire.
Oh, no.
And somebody else pulled it out. That's what that is right there. That's bonfire char all day. There's this one. This one is hard to see. So this one I'm going to pull up so you can see it. That's why this was in this pile. I'm supposed to be looking for this for someone in particular, the Mini, who had this on their wish list.
Was it Glynis?
I have a note over here. I think it is Glynis. I want to see who types in. And this one I was looking for the title because the title is really hard to read on this one, and it's in pretty bad shape.
Oh, but it looks cool.
It is very cool. Oh, this one's about, I think it's about Caesar. Commentary on Julius Caesar is this one.
Glenna said she thought you had put hers away already.
Okay.
So it might be somebody else.
Okay.
I know there was more than one asking
know
for the
too.
Greg shorthand.
Okay, well, I'm going to keep it aside till I figure it out. That'll give me a chance to double check Glynis. Might have been you, Natalie. It might be you. Because I know Shelby was looking for them for a while. Hang on, I'm looking on the bulletin board. Sorry, you guys, 1 minute. Ouch. I have one from Melanie for hymnals.
Shelby said me.
I thought so.
Yeah, she said I asked for a shorthand book.
I thought so. Hang on. Yep, I'm looking at the bulletin board. I found one I can take down, Sandy's Railroad Pack. Okay, so Shelby, I'm going to put you on it with a question mark, and let me make sure that Glennis got hers. Shelby, question mark, or Glennis. That'll be enough to jog my memory. Okay. There we go. Okie dokie. So if I already got Glennis's, then Shelby, you're next on the list. Okay. So back to these. Now there's going to be 5 in each pile. These are going to be $7 a piece. I'm going to measure this one and wait, no, I'm going to measure the biggest one on the bottom. It is 5.5 by 8. And then this biggest one is 5 by 7.5. Okay. Then I'm going to do an A and a B. And when Maggie types in the price and the go, she'll look for the first person that has an A and the first person that has a B. And those will be the people that get the top book in stack A or stack B. I think that might be the most efficient explanation I've ever given of this.
Before I put it in, Natalie would like her name put on the list for a shorthand book.
Sure. Do you want a regular size one or the mini one like that? Those mini ones are hard to find. Short, Patty. Shorthand.
So before they type it in too, when you said first A or B, sometimes they put in any. Should I go past
well,
that?
if you think, I mean, somebody who puts like say Glynis puts any and say Shelby puts B, then Shelby would
then
get
I can give A to, okay.
to Glynis, yes.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. Regular. Gotcha, Natalie.
Okay, those are
on the bulletin board. And just remind me when I pull them up, because sometimes they fall off of there. Your sticky notes on a metal cabinet that's literally right here, that's my bulletin board. So every once in a while they flutter off.
Okay, dear B is getting B.
Hang on, I'm not ready.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I was disorganized. Dear B for B, got it?
And Jennifer Jane gets A.
Jennifer J. Got it. Okay.
I'll just wait for YouTube to catch up. Okay, those are sold.
Janet's catching on. Good
Right.
for you. Good for you.
Okay. Candy Boyer gets B.
Candy B. Okay.
And Janet gets A.
Awesome. Janet. Oh my goodness. That's an interesting way to spell Janet.
Janet N.
I had Janiette. I rename everybody for Pete's sake. Oh my gosh. Okay. Got that. Hey, Karen, how are you?
Hi, Karen.
Okay, there we go. And this is the one that was in the bonfire.
Oh.
It happens. I'm telling you.
No, I know. I know.
All the time. Look at her. She's so excited. Woohoo.
Okay, Renee Jensen gets B.
Renee J. Got it.
And I'm just waiting to see if anybody would like A.
Okay, I'll just set it aside.
Okay, I'll put still available.
Yep, perfect.
Okay, Diane says a double A, and it hadn't, the new ones hadn't shown on my YouTube yet, so I'm assuming she wants that A. But Diane, do you want the A that was set aside? And I put those in right now.
Okay.
Okay, those are sold.
I think I have a whole bunch of readers in the trailer, so we can do these again in a couple weeks.
Renee Jensen gets B, and Glynis will get A. And Diane said, yes, please, to the other.
Okay, you got it, girlie. And Glynis, you said for A, right?
Yes.
Perfect.
Angie wants to know what the name of B is, but I don't know. She just has a really long leg.
Oh, Child Classics. It's the primer, so it's like
No, the other B. I haven't put that in yet.
oh my gosh. It was called the Treasure Box.
Okay, these are sold.
Oh my goodness, that was loud.
Oh.
That was exceptionally loud.
Okay, Diane D gets A.
Hang on one sec. I'm trying to find my volume button. You know me, I'm not multitasking well. Okay, what did you say? I'm sorry.
Diane, no, wait a minute. Sorry. No, it's Deborah Spiegel that gets A.
Okay.
Sorry, Diane, I misspoke. And Lori Grammy's Keepsakes gets B.
Awesome. There we go. Thanks, you guys.
Hi, Laura.
Hey, Laura, how are you? Okay. So that concludes that segment. So just because I know me and I'm going to forget, Thursday, do you guys want to do more books or do you want to do textiles? Because I will warn you, remember the night we did the flea market and I had picked up all that stuff from that lady? I got more over the weekend from the same lady. There's feed sacks, there's flour sacks, there's lace tablecloths, there's crochet tablecloths, there's oy vey, there's everything. There's old vintage tablecloths. There's like old vintage card table playing or tablecloths that actually, oh, they're so cool. And they actually tie on the four corners to the legs.
Textiles is winning.
Okay.
And Janet's saying some of both, question mark?
Maybe we'll see.
And Laura has a question. Is $20 too much for some German history magazines?
What year are they? And how illustrated are they? And the reason I ask about the year for a couple of reasons. Most of you aren't interested in like the ones with all the war pictures. So it just kind of depends on the topic and the year, if that helps. But if I was taking it if I was selling it at a different place, then I would be all over it probably, because guys that collect that stuff, that's a great price.
She said, yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay. Yeah, it just all depends on the topic. It really does.
Jody, it's okay to stop selling books. I have to go to bed soon.
Oh my gosh. Well, we're going to close up with books because we know I have to be up and at it early in the morning and I have to have my head together. So
Laura said they don't show images, so I wasn't bidding yet.
oh, if there's no images and you're just in it for the text and the covers, how many are there?
I think she was meant $20 a piece.
I don't know. See, and two, it's, it goes back to that, everything is worth what somebody's 20 magazines. So $20 for all 20 of them. $1 a piece, I would do it. Oh, what about 250 for 3 1850s and 50 to 60 images? They didn't say they were 10.
Okay, I'm confused now.
Yeah.
She said no, 20 magazines.
Yeah, for the 20 for $20, I would probably do it. $1 a piece. It's great text, if nothing else. And especially if the covers on them are cool. Well, I'm pretty sure you can find some ladies who would buy them from you.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. If you get them and want to share them with the girls, post it in the group. I don't mind that occasionally. You guys can do that on occasion. I mean, I don't want it to turn into a sale page, but occasionally it's no big deal.
She said thank you.
You're welcome. Absolutely welcome. Okay, so here we go. Gems of Deportment. I just happen to really love the cover. It's
That's a cool cover.
5.5 inches wide by 8. I'm going to say 8 1/4 tall, and almost 1.5 inches thick. Not quite, but almost. So here's your cover. And you can see this one's a little bit off center. It's a little wonky. There's your spine. There's the back. And this will give you a better, it's not quite like, it's just shifted because it hasn't been taken care of. It just needs a little push forward. But I do like that all the pages are, or all the edges are painted red. I like that.
Nancy has to go, but she wants to know if you received her box yet.
I did. Yes, ma'am. I think it's yours. Hold on a second. Let me double check. Yep, I sure did. It's sitting right here. I just wanted to double check and make sure that it really was yours.
And Laura Kai, it's probably easier if you just read it.
Okay, I'll come back to it, Laura. Let me finish this one, and then I'll come back to it, okay? So here's your end papers in this one. And then look at this. Isn't that pretty?
Oh, that is.
I just think that's so pretty. So Gems of Deportment and Hints of Etiquette. Print date is 1882. Copyright is 1880. And look how we start right out. Right off the bat.
Ooh, pretty.
Kind of like, yes, please. So here's letter writing and addressing. Here's forms of card invitations. Look at this plate. Look, these are just always so stinking pretty. I love these etiquette books. Absolutely love them. Look at here.
Oh, that's nice.
And this is all for the letter T right there for the word there. Ha!
Wow.
It's amazing. Look at this one.
Oh my gosh, the detail on them
is crazy. And every single one is different. I always love these. But you've got everything from weddings to engagements to tea to lunch. This is all about the feet, you know, what to do with your feet and proper etiquette when you're walking, when you're sitting, when you're dancing, all those things. Look at this one. Again, the letter T, see it? So, so pretty. A grandma and her babies. Look at her. I feel like she's like peeking through the Christmas holly. Here's about baths. This one is favorite books, like certain books that you should read and understand. Look at that one. Love letters, business correspondence, letters of condolence, etiquette of letter writing. That one. I don't think this one has, like some of them will have, like in the love letters and the handwriting and all of that, it'll show a page where they show all the practice curly cue things. I wish it had that, but look at this one.
Wow.
Everyday etiquette.
That's a beautiful book.
Isn't it pretty? Lori had asked for an etiquette book and I got one. Well, and I know she got one. So every time I see an etiquette book now, I'm always like, did Lori get hers? Yeah, it's just so pretty. And then there's poetry all throughout. It's just gorgeous. Look at that. This is probably one of my favorite plates in this one.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. It's another one. It's just amazing. Perfect paper pad.
There's a 30 seconds. waiting for StreamYard to
Yep.
catch up. That's going to Nancy Vance for $38.
Awesome. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, ladies.
Congrats, Nancy.
Good thing you hung around for a minute. Alrighty. Let's do this one.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
It's such a cool cover, right?
Right.
Can you imagine getting this book, using this cover with this title on it? My mind just goes a little bit crazy of all the things you could do to work with this as your title. If you didn't alter it or anything and you just left it as is, it's like my mind just goes a little bit haywire. So here's 6 inches wide, 8 1/4 inches tall, and I'm going to call it 1 3/4 inches thick. So the dark is debossed. Here's your spine. Whoop, get it all the way in the frame, Patty.
Wow.
And that is a piece, well, there was a piece of tape. So this is like the residue left behind, that shiny right there. You can probably get it off. I'm not going to mess with it. And there's that. And you know how I feel about a good-looking boiled book. Agreed, Janet. Agreed.
Becky wants to know what the middle word is. Is it progressive?
It is progressive. Yep. And just so you know, if you want to dismantle it, half the work is done. The back is still quite firmly attached, but you hear it cracking. This thing hasn't been opened for the longest time. So this is the Progressive Ages of Triumphs of Science and Treasures of Nature, History, and Literature. 1880 is our print date. Copyright is also 1880. And do you see the gunky fingers right off the bat? Oh, and we've got gilded
Face.
edges, if it'll catch it. What is the deal? There it is.
Yep.
So this one is very illustrated. And again, it's got the really pretty first letter, and that has a name. It
does have a name, and I can't think of it.
I can't think of it. But and I'm hesitant. I don't know. I'm just going to call these illustrations for now. This is a pulpier paper. It's pretty sound and pretty stable. I don't know that I would coffee dye it though.
Lucy says drop caps.
Yes, thank you. She's a Lou. Look here. Look at, there's obviously, somebody spent some time here. There's bird.
Whoa.
The sacred. Wonder how you pronounce that. Is it ibis? IBIS? It's an Egyptian bird. Would have to be ibis, right?
Ibis.
So there's a nightingale. This one just, it's another one. It's a lot of nice paper to play with. If you like the illustrations in it. I think it would be fun to cut all these out and the headers and use them like subway tiles. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
How you put each letter in the word. So, but mostly this one is going to be about, the cover. And if you want book paper with a few illustrations that you like, you're good. Okie dokie. Rubber band for that one.
Oh, Nancy says ibis, like
Ibis. Okay.
ibis. Okay, Lucy said it's illustrated drop caps.
There we go. Thank you. I like hanging out with the smart kids.
Right?
I do. This next one, you guys. You're gonna like it. Pretty sure I don't need to explain why a couple of these sat on the shelf longer than they needed to or should have. But this next one, I think you guys will get it. I'd pick it up and then I'd be like, nope, not yet. I'd put it back.
It's so funny.
I need to look at it one more time. It is so pretty. It just is so pretty.
There's the 30 seconds. My gosh, I was so cold I had to sneak over and turn on my fireplace.
Did you?
Yes.
That's funny. I'm sitting here barefoot and short sleeves.
Oh,
Well, I can't wear my slippers when Becky's around. She calls me out for shuffling.
yeah, but you got new ones. You shuffling those too?
No, I just wanted to give Becky a hard time.
Oh. And speaking of Becky,
Yes.
she gets that for $25.35.
Nice. Thanks, Becky. Thanks, ladies. Well done. Okay. So, this book is so cool. 7 inches wide, 10 inches tall, 2 inches thick. Look at that cover.
Ooh.
I mean, for us, it's like the perfect amount of wear, right?
Right.
A little bit scuffed, a little bit nicked, a little bit faded. Now look at the back. I'm going to see if I can, there it is. Can you see? It's the same. Yes. Isn't that cool?
It is. I've seen that like a couple of times. I wonder why they do, or yeah, what reason would they do that for?
I wonder, and Lucy, help me out here. I wonder if they do it because it's debossed. So they would just cover all the bookboard and just deboss them, but then only the front ones got the color, got painted or tooled. And it was just more because they had to cover them anyway, but maybe, I don't know, maybe if the detail wasn't quite perfect, they became the back covers.
Yeah, I've only seen it like once or twice, but I have seen it on other books.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I wondered because it did look almost exactly like, the front cover.
Right. I might have, Natalie. I might have. But it is really, oh my gosh, the inside, oh my goodness. So the back should always be decorated. I think it should be. I don't know. You know, it's books are like one of those things. The more you know, the more you learn, if that makes any sense. I feel like I'm never going to know everything. And I don't mean like everything in the world, but just pertaining to, you know, it's like, it's nuts. I feel like the more I know, the more I learn. But I don't even know where to start in this thing. So it is poetry based. Let's just start at the beginning. And it's called Gathered Pearls. It contains choice selections of poetry and music, masterpieces of elegance or eloquence, magnificently embellished with many full-size phototype engravings. Copyright is 1895. So again, since Lucy helped us out here, the drop caps, here's where it starts, the masterpieces of the eloquence, and then here's wit and satire. So all of the poetry is broken down into categories. This one is happy childhood.
Good night, Jody.
Good night, Jody. Thanks for hanging out. I feel like I'm skipping past all the plates. There they are. There's one. And these plates, I mean, like they said, they're engravings. There's this one.
Oh,
look at them
pretty.
Out in the snow. They're so cool. Look at that.
Oh.
A game 2 can play. I don't know what that is. Her name is Zelly. There's that one. This is all about scenes in nature, all the poetry. So it's going to be all nature related. Look at that.
Wow.
They're writing an invitation. Her name is Fancy. Or no, I'm sorry, Fanny. That's Fanny. The Fair Dreamer. Oh.
Huh.
But it's just all poetry. And really pretty plates.
My gosh, that's so pretty.
Isn't it? Look at that one.
I don't see the books ahead of time, or there'd be a couple less books.
And now
there's up there.
Yeah, and now there's more illustrations as we move forward. So you're going to see more. You're going to see the plates and illustrations on the pages, where in the back there weren't as many. So that like the first third of the book is very highly illustrated and incredibly detailed. Look at that.
Wow.
They're just amazing. And that's why I started at the back of the book.
The detail.
Look at this.
Oh my gosh.
I just think this thing is amazing.
It really is.
But see, like up toward the front, there's just, it's the illustrations are nuts. And it really is just like the first third of the book, and then it's just the engravings in the back. Look at the this is my favorite in any book right here. I absolutely just always makes me incredibly happy. Look at that one.
My gosh. How'd you bring that book out?
Well, why do you think? Honestly, this book has been on and off the shelf. I don't know how many times. I've probably had this for 4 or 5 months now. It just, sometimes I have to just love them a little while. And especially since I won't scan them and then bring them to you guys. You know, it's like if I take them apart to scan them, then that means I'm keeping them. So I have to be willing to make that commitment. That pretty. I'm going to keep showing it. I know they're done, but it's just so pretty. Look at this.
Oh.
Look at that bird. Is that not crazy?
It's what?
It's a crane, but look how it I just think cranes are weird.
I want to know how those skinny legs hold the rest of them.
I know, right? So.
That is going to Lori F for $42.
Well done, Lori. Thank you,
Congrats, Lori.
Oh my gosh. So, so pretty. You're going to love it. Ah, yes. I knew you guys would love her. I just needed to be ready to let go. So let's do, hang on one second. Yes, we'll do this one, and then I want to do a giveaway. Actually, let's do okay, so there's that one. I'm going to show you all 3 of them. We're going to do all 3 of these in the same giveaway, Maggie. This is going to be, well, that's interesting. I wonder what that is. This one does have some nice plates and stuff in it, some nice illustrations. But the headers on every chapter is amazing.
You're doing offering up?
No, this is going to be a giveaway.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to do all 3 of these books as a giveaway. So we'll have 3 winners. This is the works of Robert Louis Stevenson. So really nice paper, fun cover, spine missing. The life and work of James Blaine. There's the spine. And this one. And this is called the Delphinian Course. And I kind of showed it's Greek drama and philosophy literature. And the story of Rome. So there's that one. So the only stipulation is you had to have shopped tonight. And we're going to do closest without going over. And then
1 number each, right?
Yes, one number per person. And it doesn't matter if we have, hey, Amanda, and it doesn't matter if we have 3 people with the same number because there's 3 prizes.
Right.
Okay. So only for the ladies that shop tonight, please.
All right, you want to put a number in the private chat?
Oh yeah, that part. Ha. Let me write it down first. 1 to 100. And the number is to you. There you go.
Okay.
And I don't know what their YouTube is doing, but mine is like weirdly glitchy, and my live button keeps going off. And it just did it again. It's so weird.
Mine has got, mine was just went off too for a second.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Well, it's a good thing we've discussed everything important. If my internet kicks us out, you know. Just saying.
I'll give a few more seconds.
Sure.
All right, I'm going to put in stop.
See what's on my table.
Okay, you want to show them the number?
77.
Okay, so it looks like 57 is the closest, and there were two 57s, Becky and Jennifer Jane.
Who had theirs in first?
Becky.
Okay. Becky said,
Wait a
Glennis,
minute.
yep, you're
Glennis
fine.
had 63. Yeah, I'm looking. Geez, I don't. Oh, she did. Sorry.
Okay.
Glennis. So Glennis will be the first one.
Okay.
And then it'll be Becky and Jennifer Jane.
Okay, cool.
Thanks, Becky, for
Backup is always good.
went through that.
Backup is always good. Okay. So Glennis, you get first choice, and then after she picks Becky, if you would pick, and then Jennifer, you get the last one.
RLS.
RLS. Robert Louis Stevenson. You got it.
Okay.
You got it.
Okay, then Becky, do you want A or C? Becky would like C.
You got it.
Jennifer Jane gets A. Congrats,
Cool.
ladies.
Jennifer Jane. Jennifer, if you want just the cover on this one, I don't have any problem taking this apart for you. And it looks, yeah, the marbled, the end papers, this marbled piece would stay attached. It's going to come apart with the, you'd get both. Good Lord, can I make that any more confusing? So anyway, just let me know if you want this one gutted, honey. Aw, thanks, Louise. Yeah, congratulations, you guys. I'm trying to think of a way to do another giveaway that's not always 1 through 100. Please
She's saying, yes, please gut.
Gotcha.
I never can think of a question.
Well, mine are always like goofy,
freeze.
like what kind of peanut butter do you like? I mean, who, you know what I mean? I always have like just ridiculously random questions. So I want to show you guys this book. And I need, okay, obviously there's this problem.
Ooh.
Lucy Dragoon, are you still here? You're welcome, you guys. So there's, here it is. So it's 9 3/4 inches wide. It's almost 13 inches tall. It's 2 3/4 inches thick. The front cover is detached.
Lucy is here.
Do you guys see anything off on that? Okay. So look there. Do you see anything a little bit off?
A little bit off.
I am super like roboty. Are you guys okay?
Yeah, all of a sudden you just started to, it's a little blurry.
Okay.
Is the left page upside down?
It is.
It is?
It is.
I couldn't see that.
See, in StreamYard, I'm not noticing anything, but on the YouTube, I'm seeing it. Let me go out and come back in, because I just want to show you guys this book and I want some input. So Maggie, I'm going to hop out and I'll be right back in.
Okay. It is glitchy. My messy desk.
Nice. I like it. That looks like fun. So how's that? Is that better?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. It is pretty stuff, isn't it? So, yeah, it's upside down. For the life of me, Lucy, I can't figure it out. Like, this page is not just glued in here independently. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm wondering.
Is that text upside down too?
What?
I can't. Is the text on that page upside down too?
Yeah, this says the end. This is supposed to be the very last page, and it's in the front. I'm wondering if because when they print pages, it's like enormous. It's an enormous sheet of paper, and then they have to fold it to get everything, so it's not like they're printed in order. Hey, Jude. Yeah, the page is upside down. Exactly. So I'm just wondering if you guys think that it was printed incorrectly, like the wrong place on the big sheet of paper and folded wrong. Because the only other thing I can think of is it fell out and they glue it back in, because you can see the glue line. But it just doesn't make sense.
But it's still the end, right?
No, it's the front cover. It's the front cover.
Right, but I mean the page says that says the end.
Yes. But see, this is glued back in, and it's really a bad repair job. And they overglued, so this marbled page that is not supposed to be attached like that is way attached. This one is free moving. This one is free moving. and this one is free moving. So I just can't figure out how the last page wound up in the front of the book. And just to show you guys, I haven't lost my mind. See, look. All right, let me set this down before I drop it. So front cover, spine is the right way. See, they match.
Right.
And then the back. But then there's an upside down horse sticker on the back. So see, they really, it's crazy, right?
Yeah. Becky said the end pages were put in on the wrong sides. Natalie wants to know if the same page is at the end.
Nope. This is page 3 or 5, wait, what is it? 574. And this is page 575. Well, thanks, Lucy. That does not help. And I just want to say the gold on the foredge of this front edge is the foredge. So the top, look how incredibly, this is some of the thickest. It is absolutely amazing. This book is another one that's just, it's just amazing. There's just plates and illustrations, and it just goes forever.
Good night, Penny.
Good night, Penny. Thanks for coming. So what I want to know is, would you guys be interested in this one in page packs? I don't know if anybody's into, like, because these are pretty much all landscapes. There's some buildings, but it's pretty much all landscapes because, you know, it's picturesque America. But like, look, I'm very up in the air with this one. I don't know for sure which way to go with it.
Jude says they bound it upside down. I used to bind books, and my first one I get told off because it was money wasted for the company. And Becky says the cover came apart and the end papers were put back in backwards as well as the last signature.
Could be. Very well could be. But see, it's all just still gray.
They're saying yes to page backs.
Okay. Because I kind of felt like maybe it was an upside down situation, or like Becky said, it came out and they put it back in the wrong place.
Right.
I feel like it was one or the other.
When you bought it, was the
it was just like this,
away from the covers?
Yep. It was absolutely in this exact same condition. Okie dokie. I just knew that I needed to bring this one to you guys and see how many of you were interested in page packs. So that's perfect.
Rosie, am I taking that apart tomorrow?
You might be. Lucky you. These actually aren't that bad. Once you get 2 or 3 signatures out, they're okay. It's got to get some room to work around in there. Isn't that pretty?
Mm.
But I mean, I know that I said they're all landscapes, but they're just like, I love this, how they do all of that.
Yeah, it's almost like a collage, a picture collage, right?
Yep, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So, okay, cool. Yay.
Oh, Janet's wondering what you mean by page packs.
Oh, I will dismantle this book and then we will, depending on how it comes apart. If it comes apart in complete folios, oh my goodness, my hands aren't dirty. then I'll put a certain amount of folios into a page pack for you guys, and then they'll be flat priced. But it'll be the same amount of pages per pack. So, and I try really hard to keep them so that they're a little bit random. So you get a little bit of everything, not just 8 of them in a row, and it's just like one topic or one town or whatever. What are you guys talking about? Someone did it purposely so people like us could wonder. Coordination you need for binding books. Got to have your wits. Yes, for sure. So she's going to put them in upside down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do. I was thinking that too, Becky. So these are what we consider page packs. This was a German book, and I took the book apart, and then you can see these are the ones that are still loitering about. But then this one was sewn as individual. Nope, it wasn't. My bad. This is this is folio. Also a folio. So like this one I did by this was a periodical, so this one was by the issue. So this would have been a page pack. Then we do like this would also be a page pack. These were blank. These are new old stock blank stock certificates. And there was multiples. I think, forget how many are in here. 3, I think. And then we do them with ephemera, all different kinds of stuff. So these would be like ephemera packs. And this would have been kind of borderline page pack. And these are page packs. Heard my slippies. I'm going to send you some earbuds, Becky. Brat. Actually, it just points out the fact that I'm being incredibly lazy and not even picking up my feet. So, anywho, we will be back Thursday. I did put them up, Glynis. Oh, you're trying to get me to sell some, aren't you?
Either that or she's got an incredibly long leg.
So, I'll do some Thursday. Oh, Louise, you're the bomb. Thank you very much. Yep, tomorrow on Best Channel, 11 o'clock. Everybody bring coffee. Bring a sunny, chipper disposition because Patty's going to need it. Oh, image links and rice paper, please. You got it. Yes, I will do that. Good job, Shelby. Etsy. Okay. Go to my purchases. Hang tight. They're coming. Alrighty. I might have already given you this one, and this might be the one I grabbed for you the other day, Shelby. I don't remember. Copy. StreamYard. Oh, awesome, Kathy. Thank you very much. The first, but did you get 2 or just the one? That first one, I don't know where it went. It might be in Taiwan for all I know. I sent her a priority padded envelope mags.
Uh-huh.
And I went to check the tracking on it, and it told me my package might be misdirected.
Oh, no.
I took that to mean it was lost. So I very
Yeah.
quickly put together another one. I was like, not trusting that. Alrighty, here's another one. So the other night when I was on and we were looking at book boards and stuff. I was doing those covers with those images. These, somebody make sure those are clickable, please. These are the places I got those images. And I was going to be ornery and not share them all. And then I thought, we're not all going to do the same thing with them. What difference does it make?
They are.
Hang tight 1 minute. Where's the other one? There it is. Here she is. And the one lady, I would love it if you guys would show her a little love. I think she's got great stuff, and her shop doesn't look like it's been very busy, so she could use some sales. I think it would be cool if we just all ran by there. Sometimes it's an order from you that came media mail. Gotcha. I had to. Cool beans. All righty. All right, Shelby, that's the ones I got, girly. From Farmerage. I like her stuff, and I just found her. I hadn't even never heard of her. I like her stuff. She's cool.
I do too.
It's 11 my time, Becky. So, and I'm Eastern, so whatever Eastern time is for you. Awesome, Christina. Awesome.
That would be 8 for Becky.
Okay. What Maggie said.
8 a.m., Becky.
We know I don't do geography or time zones. Okay. So, and we'll post it in the group too. So, all right. And all you girls that like textiles, be here Thursday because there's a bunch. Feed sacks, flour sacks, lace, old vintage tablecloths. I mean, there's everything. Everything.
Good night, ladies.
All right. Good night, you guys. Thanks, Maggie.